Welcome everyone, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today is another Pokemon Go episode. It's come to that day of the week where it is going to be my 7-day Pokestop streak. So we are going to be seeing, fingers crossed, which brand new evolution item and Pokemon I can evolve for today's episode. This episode is all about preparing and making sure we've got all of our bases covered for any evolution items that may drop from our 7-day streak, which I have yet to do. And we are also actually within a Easter event for Pokemon Go, which hopefully you guys are taking advantage of, which I'll update you guys on as well, which is all very, very exciting. This very first part here is actually going to help us with that potential brand new evolution item drop. So let's check in on exactly what's here and what we're hopefully going to be finding today, and then of course which item I'll get for my 7-day streak. If you guys are excited for a brand new Pokemon Go episode, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that notification button next to subscribe. Without further ado guys, let's have a load of fun. So guys, in effect right now as you guys watch this video, as we can see on our screen here, tweeted by the Pokemon Go app, is an exciting, okay, I see what you've done there, extravaganza for the Easter period. So let's click through and see exactly what is happening, because it's something that's actually been talked about for a while. So there was an interview with some of the guys at Niantic where one of the employees right at the end of the interview said, save your candies, and we've been waiting for so long to see what he actually means. And it's actually linking in with this apparently, because in effect right now is double XP. Now technically I'm recording this just before it all kicks in, so I won't actually be able to take advantage of it, but all of you guys watching right now will definitely be able to. So it's happening from the 13th of April to 20th of April, so just 1 week event. And on top of that, not only will you be able to get double XP, you'll be getting more candies for your egg hatches and also rarer egg hatches as well. Now these are all linked in specifically with the 2-kilometer eggs, and I've heard rumors that you can hatch 10-kilometer Pokemon from 2-kilometer eggs, which is just insane. So I'm going to be filtering out as many eggs as I can this episode to get as many of these new eggs in, because these eggs will only be counted as the new Easter eggs by the time that this is in effect, so now onwards. None of the previous eggs will count as the higher chance of getting rare ones. Just bear that in mind guys. So I've been walking around with this guy on my screen for so long, so in preparation for today's 7-day streak, just in case, actually should I pin it? I'm going to pin up him, just in case I get a Sunstone. For those guys that didn't see, last episode was insane. I evolved a Meganium and I also evolved a Blossom, which was the Sunstone I got last week for my 7-day streak. So prepare for this week, just in case I get another Sunstone. I have come to a little bit of a Sunkern spawner here. Oh my gosh, Ali, I am rusty. He's so much closer than you think. Come to a little bit of a Sunkern spawner just to make sure that my Sunkern candies are high enough to evolve it into a Sunflora if we get a Sunstone drop today, so we can tick off another item evolution Pokemon. Boom, 6 candies. 42 in total. If we have a little look around here, it's quite a wide open park. Last week's park was a lot smaller, a lot more condensed. Oh my gosh, my guys. Oh, there's another one right on top of us. You can see there's loads around and about. And obviously a few Pokestops as well to hit up our 7-day streak. Now since we're talking about preparing for evolution items, Porygon, 46 candies, just about to roll over to 47. So maybe if I do a lot of walking today and I do get a upgrade from a drop, I may be able to do it. And then in terms of my eggs, I've had some really good luck since last episode. As you can see it on the bottom of my screen there, the final 3 eggs I've got have been 3 10-kilometers. Still waiting for the Aerodactyl. Is it ever going to happen? Maybe this Easter event will help me finally get it. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and catch this little guy here and get myself some more candies. There we go. Giving us only actually about to be that guy just to make sure I get him, giving us 3 more candies in total, putting us at 45. And that means if I can find just 1 more around here, which shouldn't be hard with all of these guys on the nearby list, we'll be ready for the potential Sunstone drop. So guys, let's see what we can get. It's 7-day streak time, baby. So guys, as you saw, I was on 45 candies and I found myself a 191 Sunkern. It's actually, believe it or not, quite high for a Sunkern because the evolution multiplier is not quite as good, but on a similar level, believe it or not, to Magikarp, to Gyarados. Now, this technically, if I get it, will be the final Sunkern that we actually need, so there won't be any reason to spend any more time in this park. I have tracked down potentially a Totodile spawner, only about 15 minutes away, so I'm thinking, hey, what we do is, I think this could be a good IV Sunkern, which could be very exciting. Let's take a look. Oh, it's above average, but you can see in terms of its, like, how far it is on the bar, it's quite a good one. In fact, if we look at all the Sunkerns I've got, it's actually been beaten by this 214 Sunkern, which is also above average. I don't know if any of them are wonders. I'll have to do a little bit of IV checking, but the good news is we are prepped now as much as we can. Let's see, if I walked off that Porygon, hey, talk about good timing. I've just got a Porygon candy, putting him at 47. I am prepped as well as I can for this 7-day streak. So let's see how successful this Totodile Park is up next. And then as soon as we get there, guys, 7-day streak, what's it gonna be? Please let me a dragon scale, please let me a dragon scale, please let me a dragon scale. Let's find out. Arrived at the second park. There seems to just be big parks for today's episode. This totally was not planned, but there's a Totodile right in front of us, which is great. That was kind of planned because I knew I was coming to some sort of Totodile spawn, but I didn't know how consistent it was going to be. But I don't know if it's going to happen, because I don't know how great the spawn's going to be, but if we get enough Totodile candies today, that will mark 3 in a row of Typhlosion in a video, Meganium in a video, and then 3 Alligator in a video, back to back. That has to be pretty unprecedented, pretty damn good. So this guy is only 90 CP, which means it'll be quite an easy one. Let's get Evie running by there. Oh wait, what? Totodile, what the hell? He's a monster. What? You know, I'm gonna have to turn off AR for that. What on earth is he doing? Let's get an easy little capture here. It should give us 6 candies. Now, for those guys that don't know, we caught a Crocnor quite a while ago, actually, during the water event. I think it was the final day of the water event. We were very, very lucky that wild spawn, but we pin up that, giving us 20 candies. So, if this guy decides to behave, he's only 90 CP, what is he doing? We can check in on our candy total, and it is actually really, really good. If I want to do the full evolution, I'm going to need 125 all the way from Totodile up to 3 Alligator. Nice, he's caught the first one of the day. I know there's one in the Pokestop all the way over there, which is probably we're going to get our first 7-day streak as well. So 6 candies, 95. That's nuts, isn't it? So I only need 30 candies, which is 5 Totodiles. Again, I don't know if it's going to happen. Not planned. Maybe if the evolution item doesn't work out, we may be able to get 3 Alligator. What do you reckon, guys? Wish me luck. Hopefully it goes well. As you can see. What? Oh my gosh, they really are everywhere. 3 Alligator definitely could be happening, guys. Let's see how good he is. 475. Ooh, a toughie. No, he ran. 475, guys. As I said, there's another one near that Pokestop over there, and there's a lot of dead space, or like land in the center here that isn't covered by Pokestops, which is where they're spawning in at the moment. Okay, guys, I don't feel too bad. I got 642 Totodiles, so this one is still my best, but the candies would have been amazing. Alligator today? What do you reckon? That could be insane. So guys, as we head over to the Pokestop, I totally forgot to tell you guys, and I'm so sorry. I was looking back at my recordings. I've had a few eggs actually hatch in between episodes, one of them being a 10-kilometer, and it's the first time I've ever hatched this Pokemon from an egg. We actually caught it in LA. Can you remember which Pokemon it's going to be?
A marine.
It's from... I wish it was not a marine, but I wish it was. I'm going to play the animation on screen right here. So this is actually considered a very rare 10-kilometer egg. And I think it will start to appear a little bit more so during this Easter period now. But it popped out as a milk tank, which is only the second one I've ever had. And it was a rare spawn which you got last minute in LA, so not something I need, unfortunately. I totally forgot about that one, guys. Now we've got 3 live 5Ks. Now these aren't the new, better increased like hatched eggs or anything for the Easter event. Oh, Ponytail, but I want to know if they still give me double candies. That's what I'm 21, not sure, perhaps. I don't know, not really candies I need anyway, to be honest with you guys, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. Porygon? No, Voltorb!
Is that not from 5K? Porygon?
Just a Porygon. Actually, Stantler I don't have.
Oh, you don't have
So Stantler and Porygon are the only 2 things I think I'm looking for from 5Ks, and they're both pretty damn rare.
I got pretty lucky with
Oh!
Nice!
Nice! That's so good! I've been meaning to talk about this guy a little bit more. That's a really, really rare 5K. Oh, HP and attack. So this is a really interesting one where, depending on his stats, he evolves differently. And I've got 3 of these guys now, and I think he's quite a rare hatch, believe it or not. That Totodile is still there, which is great, great news. Let's head over there, catch him, spin our stop. But Tyro from 5K, really happy with that. 3 of them set to evolve. So when we've got a little bit of time at some point, I definitely want to hit up that Tyrogue and see if we can get the Hitmontop Gen 2 evolution of him. Because I've got Hitmonlee, I've got Hitmonchan. So guys, 7-day streak. Claire's just spanned hers, had some good luck. I'm not sure what it is, but it's good news, and that's what we want to hear. Hopefully, it could be good news for me too. So guys, our third Totodile, and honestly, we've been here for like 5 minutes, so it's been very, very successful. Claire's caught hers. I'm really annoyed that last one ran for me, because honestly, I do need all the candies I can get if I want to do the full evolution chain. Arguably, I could just evolve the Crocodile we found, but Evie's just found a little friend. We made a little bit of a friend there, and we'll keep hold of us. 101 candy, so I just need 24 more, which is 4 more captures, which could definitely happen. So it's been, oh, another one's just appeared in. That's good news. Let's just track down where it is. Okay, it's at the other side of the park. We can do some more walking. It's all good, because having got rid of those 3 5Ks, we can also fill up our other eggs as well. So just to give you a lowdown on these evolution items, I got a Sunstone last time. I don't need a Dragon Scale, like, at all. It's only got 1 evolution. I've done it. Upgrade would be fine, but I wouldn't be able to do it at this like point in time. So Metal Coat. I am close.
Have you got one ready?
What, Porygon?
Yeah.
Is it 47 candies?
But have you got an upgrade?
No.
You need an upgrade then,
so an
because
upgrade,
you're only 3 kilometers.
Yeah, that's true.
You
no,
could
9 kilometers. Because 3 times 3. Almost. So King's Rock, Metal Coat, and Sunstone. Metal Coat is
I'm gonna say Metal Coat, yeah.
Alright guys, this is so risky.
Would you get Steelix?
Yeah, Steelix or Sizzle. Pin up? Oh my god. Sunstone!
Nice!
Oh my gosh, I completely missed it. I honestly thought for a second nothing had come out of it.
I was like, I was keeping an eye on your camera, so I wasn't looking.
Okay, I was
You
so
were saying
scared.
nothing. I was like, please.
I do that when I get scared. I say absolutely nothing. So actually, this morning was so worth it, because that Sunstone is needed for the Sunkern to Sunflora evolution. So that is actually perfect. So that guarantees us a brand new evolution for today. It's now just down to how much luck this big open space can give us as we walk to Pokestops to get Totodile. So guys, let's see how lucky we can get. If we get this one, we'll only need 3 more, and MoreAliA, my favourite Gen 1 starter full evolution, could be ours. So guys, as you can probably tell, we have moved into a different park, and actually a different day, which is fantastic, because we've now fallen within the Easter special extravaganza, as they're calling it, event for Pokemon Go. And it means I've got updated information on exactly how the eggs are changing for this event, which is fantastic, because it is pretty damn cool, guys. I cannot lie. Things are popping off with new Pokemon and new eggs, things that have not happened before. And I've also got some eggs right here and now in the park to hatch for you guys. So things are looking great all around. Now, a quick update from the last park we were in. We did get some Totodiles, but all the ones we caught, I'm pretty sure I filmed for you guys. After that, dead. It just died. The Totodiles just disappeared. I don't know where they went. So thankfully, we went at a really good time for that. But MoreAliA doesn't look too likely. However, we still need to do that Sunflora evolution using the Sunstone from yesterday. But as I said, let's take a look at the eggs and how they have switched up for this very special event. Alright guys, we're at one of my favourite spots to sit down and chat to you guys about Pokemon Go. So the big things is we knew that the 2 kilometer eggs were going to switch up, and I told you guys that it sounded like 10 kilometer Pokemon, believe it or not, were coming into 2 kilometer eggs, and exactly that has happened. Reports are still coming in of new hatches, but so far we've got Aerodactyl, Larvitar, Lickitung, Onix, Smoochum, Sudowoodo, tons of big Pokemon from 10 kilometers and even 5 kilometers that are shifting into 2 kilometer eggs. So any eggs you get from this point onwards that are 2Ks could have unreal goodness in them. And we're so used to 2 kilometer trash now, but that is very good news. For me, I could get an Aerodactyl in a 2 kilometer. This could finally be my time to get that elusive Pokemon, but I've still not gotten. Now, Larvitars are coming out of 2 kilometers according to reports. Laprases are coming out of 2 kilometers, which means really you want to be keeping an eye on those 2Ks alongside the 10Ks, obviously, for this Easter event, because remember, if you hatch a Mareep, you hatch a Larvitar, double candies for those hatches is nuts. You could get like 50, I believe even up to 60 candies from a single hatch, which would put you like halfway to a freaking Tyranitar in one go. How nuts is that? But it's not just 2Ks that have changed, 5Ks have changed. So if you guys know, Gen 2 starter Pokemon had not been available in eggs at all. Like they weren't in 2Ks, everyone expected them to be in 2Ks, they never hatched, no one had ever hatched them. However, they are now available in 5 kilometers. A bit unusual, I know, but I guess since 2 kilometers are so filled up, they've popped them into the 5Ks. So I've had reports of you guys tweeting me hatches of Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, obviously the Gen 2 starters. And I believe after this event, all the eggs will rotate back to a normal cycle, so we could see these starters go back into the 2 kilometers potentially, which is where we expect them to be initially. But I'll keep you guys updated, obviously, once the event is over in a week's time. Now, 10 kilometer eggs have had one difference. Apparently, they now hatch Porygons, which I don't know how I feel about, because I really need... Actually, you know what? I'm almost at my Porygon. I'm fine. I'm about to walk it off, as you guys know. So that's not too much of a big deal for me, but if you still need those Porygon candies for Porygon 2, you need to keep an eye out on those 10-kilometer eggs rather than the 5-kilometer eggs. So guys, let's go and get our speedy feet on because I've got some 5Ks that are about to hatch, and hey, could give me that Porygon that I need because they're old eggs, guys. I'm gonna be filling up new eggs from today onwards, if that makes sense. All of these I need to cycle through, get through as quickly as possible. Hopefully the 10-kilometer eggs hatch some absolute monsters because I've got 4 of them now, believe it or not. So let's get hatching. All right, guys, so old 5 kilometers, these could still have a Porygon in, and we've got Claire here to see. So we've got 3 of them to hatch, and once these are out, we're cycling in the new eggs.
Porygon's all we want, right?
Porygon's right.
Fingers crossed, guys. No, he comes up every time.
It's always the water Pokemon. Psyduck, Tentacle. Oh, I'm on a Pokestop as well.
Cheeky.
I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I also think, because Claire's just hatched a 10K, I won't give away what was in it, but I think all of the, I know, another trash one, I think all the old eggs don't include the double candy.
Yeah, I did not get double candy, guys.
So
I was robbed of my extra candy.
We'll have to see. We'll keep you guys updated on that, but I think only the new ones had the new drop rates. What did I say about Psyduck?
Oh my gosh.
What did I say about Psyduck? Oh my gosh, guys. 5Ks are just so annoying, but with the new ones, obviously having the starting Pokemon in it makes it a little bit different. Bean, come on, Bubba. Let's spin that Pokestop we were just sitting on, see if we can refill up. We can't, unfortunately, with a new egg, but I did mention to you guys, I have 4 10Ks on the go. My luck, just in life and in general, is pretty good, and for Pokemon Go, I'm feeling great about it. We've got 2 10Ks synced up. The other 2 not quite, but spaced out very nicely. Whether or not these will hatch today, I'm not sure. What I'm interested in is restocking these 3 eggs with something new and see what we get, guys. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? And actually, since we're here, update you guys on the Totodile candies. We've got up to 108 in total with a few left over, so it doesn't fully give us that 125 what we need. But this is meant to be a Squirtle spawner. Oh, there's a Yanma nearby. That's pretty decent. But there hasn't been any Squirtles so far. So we'll see. We'll see. See if anything cool spawns in, see if we get any awesome egg drops, and then do that brand new evolution. So guys, we almost have completely filled up our eggs again, and I thought I'd catch this little Yanma here, because I think the last time, and only time I've ever even caught one of these guys, was when I specifically went to one of the spawns a while ago when Gen 2 very first came out. So I'm gonna try and catch this guy as we walk and talk at the same time. So, it didn't really strike me until now, until I was looking at my egg count, but obviously I can hear Claire shouting Eevee's name. I think she's running away. I may have to go on a rescue mission to get Eevee, guys. Alright, Eevee is under control. She's never normal like that. She always stays with us. She's just got some scent and went completely running. But as I try and capture this guy for you, it just hit me that obviously one of the things that is bad about 10Ks is that getting those really rare ones is quite tough. So you need to get really lucky first of all. But obviously the second thing that didn't really hit me quite as much is Yanma is being very annoying. So actually maybe a time to use one of those Nabat berries. Oh, I think we've just got him. Nice, we caught Yanma. But obviously the fact that 10Ks are now in 2Ks is great because just the distance, you've only got to walk 2Ks. And I'll show you guys that because, oh, we're not quite near a Pokestop. I'm gonna head over towards this Pokestop because if we take a look, oh no, they've just desynced a little bit. Anyway, these 2 10Ks we can see here are at 8.3. So what I'm gonna do, because these are brand new Easter event 2Ks that could hold 10Ks, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna put these guys in right away and try and sync them all up. Little Beans come to join us for this little Pokestop adventure here, which means that when those 2 10Ks hatch, if I can get them to appear on my screen and walk another 300 meters, I could hatch 2 2Ks and 2 10Ks in a row with the possibility of 4 10-kilometer Pokemon hatching from those eggs in the next episode, which is very, very exciting. This Pokestop is refreshed just in time. Come on, give us that final egg we need. Really? Really? Okay, just one more egg and we'll be back to 9 out of 9, guys. So guys, this video has now ended up spanning over 3 days. I've been walking off my eggs, hoping that maybe I can hatch them to fit in the end of this video, and I'll show you guys how close they are right now. However, some of you guys have been having great luck. Looking through Twitter here, Caroline's just hatched a Lapras from a 2-kilometer egg. Janny here's just hatched a Totodile. I really, really want to hatch those starter Gen 2 Pokemon because I've done almost all the evolutions now, apart from MoreAli-A, but because they weren't available in eggs, the IVs weren't necessarily amazing, so I'm loving the fact that these guys are finally in eggs. And by far the most jealous hatch so far, Matt had just hatched an Aerodactyl from a 2-kilometer. I'm seriously hoping that this happens to me. Oh my gosh, please Aerodactyl, please. So I've actually just returned home from a walk with my parents and Claire's family as well. Caught a Magikarp, no shiny still. A few Squirtles, we were walking along a canal, so a nice place to get water Pokemon, but no shiny Magikarp still, unfortunately. Wow, apparently I'm traveling too fast. However, these 10Ks were at 9.4, which means next episode those bad boys, and hopefully along with those 2Ks, brand new 2Ks, remember guys, be hatching as well. The final egg I got to finish off my egg collection was a 5 kilometer, so maybe those starting Pokemon, who knows, Gen 2 starters could be in there for sure. And then guys, we have the brand new evolution from the Sunstone for my 7-day streak. I'm so glad I got the Sunstone. My best Sunkern is 214, pretty high up on that CP, actually, a little bar graph at the top there. Now, in terms of evolution items now, there are 2 that I don't want out of the 5 that are possible. No longer want Dragon Scale, haven't wanted that since my first evolution item dropped. No longer need Sunstones, because I've done both the Sunstone evolutions after this. It's just Metal Coat, a King's Rock, or an upgrade is what I want, guys. And bear in mind, I've never had a random evolution item drop ever from a Pokestop. Is that really unlucky? I feel like that's really, really unlucky. And I'm normally a very lucky person. But, guys, let's do this with the Sunstone. I think last time I did this, I got Claire to do it. And then time before that, I got Eevee to do it. So I'm actually doing it this time using the evolution item. How high is this going to go? Now, I mentioned earlier on in the video that the Sunkern to Sunflora evolution multiplier is actually pretty damn good. So going from 214 to a little sun-faced flower himself right here with a brand new Pokemon being added to the Pokedex. I do have a lucky egg on right now to get quadruple XP, because it's double XP at the moment. 1,613 is not too bad at all. Hey, with Petal Blizzard and Bullet Seed caught in Los Angeles, that is definitely a solid, solid evolution. And even our Stardust is starting to pop right back up as well. But guys, this is what I want right here. I want another Larvitar hatch, baby. Double candy drops during this Easter event would be absolutely crazy. I'm quite lucky, really, to have 2 so far, but I've had no Mareeps so far. I really, really want a Mareep. So those are obviously the guys we're going for. You guys know what I want to get. If you guys had any amazing egg hatches, please tweet them at me. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how your whole double XP candy extravaganza is going during this Easter period. Let's see how much XP I'm going to get for that. 4,000 for that brand new evolution. I am honestly working my way towards level 34. So what I'm going to try and do during this period is go on a mass evolution spree. Because Pokemon like Pidgeys, I'm sitting on 1,000, almost 1,300 candies. So I honestly think, guys, I could be powering towards level 34 for next episode. We've got those 10Ks, we've got those brand new 2Ks, we've got so much going on in next episode. But if you enjoyed this one, give it a big fat thumbs up. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a load of fun, and I'll see you guys very soon with another Pokemon Go video.